should be working. Alright, part 3 time. I'm just only gonna do this for a couple hours today, so I'm gonna focus on story stuff as best I can. If I sound different, it's because I'm actually using the capture card and laptop. I know I made a whole thing in the description about it, but figured I'd give it a shot. I was told the microphone was giving me issues streaming directly from the PlayStation, so I'm gonna do it this way today, see how it works out. Keep in mind, my capture card's like a refurbished thing. Sometimes it has some graphical issues. If it does have any, I will do my best to fix it as soon as possible. It won't show up on the HDMI output, but I'll definitely see it on my computer screen over here. So, alrighty, let's get started.
Let's get this fixed before someone does it.
Who's gonna do a mischief?
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Lip sync.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Oh, a new sword. Oh, and it's better than what I have now. Cool. Well, we'll grab that.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
And, potions.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Okay, let's see. Sure.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Upgrade it here in a second. I shall also upgrade this here in a
Better all
second.
be here. Off you go then. And best of luck.
Yep.
I should probably say thank you to Gav too.
Thank you, Peter.
I see I'm busy here. What's saying for
What?
me, dear?
Interesting. Does it do anything upon upgrade?
My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
Oh no, I don't have enough ash. Well, that's unfortunate.
You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do.
I'm gonna make the Stormcry just to make it. It looks neat.
No scratches, all right?
Okay, let's see. Can you upgrade it? That's the question. No, you cannot. And
Anything else?
cool, thanks, Blackthorn. Later. Hey, Gav, you made it back.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Uh-oh,
Back
one
down
second.
memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clyde. Materials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood.
Sorry, had to fix a bit of the audio delay there.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah,
I'd be lost without you.
yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Gav's a bro. I like him.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
The noisiest roommates in the world. Fortunately, it looks like the sound gate's cutting him out, which is great. No better time to test things and make sure they work than when you're live, right? Hey, this place is still real green and grassy.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
Yeah, can only imagine.
But I'm here now.
Everything you know and love gone up in fire.
Thanks to you.
I don't know if the chat thing is working, but probably don't have any viewers anyway, so it don't matter. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Surprisingly, still real pretty
The
here.
hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Fair enough.
Look at the fuse on
Hey, look, stop the fight.
Stay down!
Dang, 1400. Nice. Alrighty. I see a side
I
quest.
never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Fair enough. Everything kind of exploded, so.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand.
Sure, why not?
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was running late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then. And don't go taking any detours on the way.
Fine. Up we go then. Real pretty. This
Here
area
we
is
are.
real pretty.
Martha's Rest.
Yeah, look, Imperial.
That's one of our branded.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal
It's
greens,
set on
no
all
doubt.
sides.
Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But
Yeah,
you
the lip
can't
sync
get
was
greedy,
pretty good there for a minute.
as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Boom. Ooh, crafting materials, I'll take them. Alrighty, that's cute.
You barely have to step.
Beasts or bandits, huh? Haven't seen any bandits. Lots of beasts, though. So far, the only human enemies I've fought are Imperials and Royalists. Although I guess the Royalists did kind of like bandits.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Oh,
When he
man.
gets to Eastpool, leave him in the pile. We'll take him over when the bridge is back on.
And when's that gonna be?
Huh. Good question, I guess.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Back when we had proper leaders and proper trades. Not just selling our blades and our bodies.
Whoopsie daisy. Never done raw, less bitter juices and spread violet retching. Okay. Avoid the fry pan, lest foul sting taint the iron, rendering it none better than slag. By no means put to stew, lest the vapors overexcite stable foes. If suffer the fodder one must, first mix with 9 parts crakesmith, 6 parts lemon peel, or 3 parts ginger root, soaked in a honeyed wine for a quarter moon. Interesting. So, just not good for people. Gotcha.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And
If I
if he
can get
gets
this tattoo
nabbed,
off my
it
face, I
ain't
wouldn't
likely
have
to
a
end
problem.
well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's.
Ah,
He said he had
father.
high hopes for a
friend.
bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed.
There's a spot there
What
you can jump
bloomin'
across.
nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it, but he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Carpenter rescue time.
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted
Bernard.
at the bridge to Eastpool.
Okie doke then. And off we go.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
He goes to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
A mine for heights. That was like. Oh, this ladder might be longer.
care what your orders are, Brandon.
Really?
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
Oh, audio's doing it again. Excuse me. Capture card problems, gotta love it. Wait, rude.
It's over.
There we go. It's just slightest bit of delay. It's driving me insane with combat.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, hey?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up
Oh,
there
you were surrounded by
straight away.
angry beasts. I'm sure it did slip your mind. Like how she made a comment about heights and it was like 30 feet, 40 feet.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Alrighty, back up to the inn.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, right?
I mean, he's got a point. It won't be fixed before it's fixed, so.
Do you like that? Oh, there's plenty more of
that. Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him.
Interesting that the Blight hasn't gotten ahead
Anyway,
in the 13
thank
years
you.
that
I
I've
don't
been
have a
away,
lot to
'cause
offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here
Seems
until the
like-
repairs are finished.
early in the game you went just a little bit north and it's like, oh, here's the Blight and a
We'd
whole
be
village
delighted.
that's like empty and been taken over by some goblins. And immortal. And now it's like, nope, you know, in 13 years the Blight hasn't moved that much, apparently. I mean, you're right.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late. So the bearers make up the shortfall.
Yeah.
Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it.
Goodness.
Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
That is...
Unbelievable.
That's messed up. It's real
Bearers may
messed
have
up.
been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
Great.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Very interesting.
It was good, honest work building that.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Come and have a look. Don't be
Fresh
shy.
cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts.
Oh, an elevator? Really? Why not? Final
knew
Fantasy
the
14 had
children
them.
were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
Hit it with fireball for a minute.
Make it look easy.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm just the one experiencing the audio delay. It doesn't look like the stream is. And there's nobody who can tell me if it does affect the stream like last time, so. Just gonna not mess with anything. Get over here, you. Hey, rude.
Stay down.
Alrighty. And we continue.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Yeah, giant spiders, that's great. I love them.
It's over.
Again, we continue. If the sound delay gets any worse, I'll have to plug some headphones straight into the capture card. Unfortunately, that means I won't be able to catch any audio issues on the stream side. So I have to probably just live with the play.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
No, I can't do it during a cutscene.
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
No, that's got me concerned.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
The light's gone.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father. I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
I would not want his job. At all. Yeah, this game's kind of depressing.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Okay, cool. Sounds not delayed, I'm just imagining things. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Chocobos over here. I like how they say chocobo. That's not. They're chocobo.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Where'd you get these turnips? Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Okay. And back in here we go. And to go give Martha the unfortunate news.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
Huh, sounds
And
about...
so you lend Sid
Sounds
your
familiar.
strength.
What
very
little of
familiar.
it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
You accept the slumbering chocobo from Martha. Okay, cool.
And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
I've got more gil than I know how to spend right now. I'm sure the game will find a fix for that. I do have some APs. Let's do... Just do some more ability mastering. What's a master do? Oh, sure. Okay. Do. What's a mastery do for this one? Increases claw range. Yep, give it. Cool. And now we continue. Oh, or not. More cutscene. Oh, hey, Sid.
Sid?
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Probably time for you to stop doing that, huh?
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
Oh, I gotta get a new capture card.
Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Alrighty. For anyone who watches the VOD after this, I apologize for the I think it does some frame hangs or something when I do the audio reset, so sorry if it gets in the way of watching things. Oh hey, look. Eddie Hall. I don't really know who Eddie Hall is. I know that's the same voice actor that plays Laura in Diablo 4.
I use good solid lumber. It's the beasts on the other side you want to be careful of.
I wish I could make chat bigger. It is so stinking tiny. Okay, hold on. Let me open the magnifier on the computer. Alright. Hey look, I can see chat now.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it.
One of the world's strongest men, huh?
I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Yeah, big spiders. I don't want to mess with those right now. Let me know of any problems that might... Oh, how much for keeping clear of the spiders? Cool. Let me know of any problems that you happen to notice during the stream, Mel, so I can make sure to fix it as soon as possible.
You there! Over here!
Didn't I just help you a moment ago? You're someone else.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck, I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait, that's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You one of Martha's, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead.
Well, yeah?
Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you.
Hungry wolf is an angry wolf.
Get rid of
Silly.
Them, will
Yeah, it was a wolf.
Right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder.
Well, thanks for showing
our
up, Mello. I do appreciate you being here.
Well,
Make
you've
it,
seen to every last one of them.
easy to keep
Go and
this
speak
going.
to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Alright, cool. And away we go. Oh, nice. We'll open with Ifrit.
I was hungry, all right.
Alright, come on, Wolf. Goodness gracious. There we go.
Find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Oh, they were tough. They didn't fight back, but they didn't go down very quickly either. Oh, you're playing Diablo right now? Hey, that's fine. Have fun playing the game.
Wonder how long that bait will last.
Are you Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves, so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't... You wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Just the strong racism in this game. Makes me wince every time they like talk like that. Like racism, classism, I don't even know what it is at this point.
Look, the windmills.
Drives me nuts.
That must be Eastpool.
Like a big flower. Can I get anything out of the flower? Oh, that's an enemy, right?
It's over.
And the audio's lagging on my end. Great.
Stay down.
Alright, goodbye, you crazy flowers. Huh, shiny. Is it a potion? 3 briar clamshell. Alright, cool. But yeah, no, that's fine. I'm happy enough being like second screen stream.
Murdoch when I was young. Those areas seemed a very different place back then.
Interesting. Oh, hey, look, a chest. Alright, cool. I was just looking around. Nope, ain't cool. Okay. Interesting. This is a very large, like, single area. Almost makes you forget it's not open world.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
Oh, the freaking audio lag.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Yep. Watch is telling me it's time to go move around. Like, no, I've already exercised today. Thank you, Watch.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Boy, this is awkward.
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess.
Oh, she's still here.
Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
Murdoch's gone, dude. He burned him away.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Can't blame yourself for everything, dude.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Huh. Does that mean Clive's finally gonna start running around in his, like, branded uniform? That'd be cool.
13 years of killing. 13 years. Without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Oh. She keeps getting closer.
We should get some rest.
God, you two or something else.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
This is indeed one of those games where you just want to, like,
Thank you,
tell them to just
Lady
kiss
Hannah.
already.
Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
Well, new clothes time?
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
Cool sword.
They
Agreed.
suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times.
Audio stuttering is driving me nuts. It keeps
Fare you
knocking the
well.
audio out of sync.
My lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Invictus swinging across. Okay, hold on. What did she give me? Oh, that's a huge upgrade from the weapon I had. Are you kidding me? No, it's not. It's just a slight upgrade. But hey, I'll take it. Media cross. Media is sometimes called a crustral and has a bright red star. Serves as the moon's attendant. Carrying her gear and equipping her armor in times of battle. This belt was part of a set owned by Archduke Elwyn and kept in East Pole for when he and his family would summer there. Well, regardless. Cool stuff.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
If you're buying, I'm selling. See you then.
I haven't seen any issues on the stream part.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
Hmm? Hmm?
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But When we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Just enable buffering and see if that does it.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Wrong one. This guy.
I'm not sure this office.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with
Man,
your
Clive, your
bearer
mom was a
either,
piece of work.
though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you.
Oh, if I find the guy.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
I enjoy the wordplay.
Patrick the chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
I feel like the sound is coming out of my left more heavily than the right now.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
I hope he hasn't tried to go back to the castle.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Yeah, same.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
The quest marker just tells me exactly where he's at.
Drink up now.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Oh, go that way. I feel like a shiny. I'm gonna go grab a shiny. Cool, all this green on the screen and I'm still not seeing any crazy glitching going on. Capture card's holding up. That's good.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
Of course.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Of course.
That's it. You're finished.
Are we gonna yell at the wolves, dude?
Wake wins.
Go. And the audio's all out of sync again. I swear. How can I fix this? It's driving me up the wall. Every 5 minutes, I've got to resync the audio.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves.
Yep, it looks pretty dead right down them
for Lady
trees.
Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Sounds like we need to get on it.
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord.
Yep.
Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Well, that was a nice positive change to the story, in a way. Less depressing for a moment. Alright, let's continue. Can I leave through the gate this time? Oh, gotta push it. Push. There we go.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
Oh
I didn't realize they were this close.
Right outside the
Crops are
village.
failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Well, not being able to use magic just means I don't have to put friends anymore, so I'll accept it. Alright, it's kind of green here.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Hang in there, Clive.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
So Mello, how's Diablo? I know you can at least still hear me speaking. Even if you're not watching the stream. Might join you later.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
Maybe it did.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
Alrighty.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Yeah, that was you. That was you.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him.
Oh, we're doing this again.
He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know. Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
Slippery.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Only one way to find out. You have Blessing of the Phoenix. Maybe you can open it. Cool.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Of course, the door ominously shuts behind them as they walk through. Oh, gotta love it.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
Well, if not, we're kind of stuck, aren't we?
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
Oh, I smell
Hardly call it
a
a
fight.
ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
I smell a fight. I see a fight. These things are definitely going to wake up in
anything
effect.
like this. Jill?
Maybe not a fight. It's going to be a fight. Yep. Oh, nice camera work. All right.
What do we do?
The usual.
There's going to be more. There's going to be more. No more? That's it. Okay. There's more.
More trouble. It's over. Stay down. It's over. How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
No, they're very interesting. I like them. A fancy door. Imagine if you had a door that opened like that. Put your hand up to it and it like deconstructs itself. think I'm just gonna let you cast whatever you're gonna cast. You're funny. Okay. There's that, and there's a box here to kick open, and we continue. At least these encounters are easy. So far. Just know there's gonna be a boss fight towards the end of this. There has to be. Hey, look! Just one.
Looks like he can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh, oh your turn. Quick. Oh, I like it. Let's go. Ouch. Alright, done messing with you.
Get him! Sick of Toggle!
More damage, more damage, let's go. I don't hit the dog, what's wrong with these? Ooh.
Let's roll. Not this time. Not this time.
You know what to do, boy.
Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh.
Not this time.
Go down.
Any of this make
Jesus.
sense to you?
Alright.
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Does any of this make sense to you? Why? What do you mean, no? You're somewhere you're not supposed to be, Clive. Of course stuff was gonna stand up and fight you. You said yourself that no one but the Phoenix can enter, basically. And now you're both confused as to why the place is trying to kill you. Any other shinies? Nope, just a potion and a high potion. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Alright, more nodes. Oh, those are bombs.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
I'm definitely not hitting him with fire. Oh, I just got one fire. Whoops.
It's over.
Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Got them before any of them exploded. That would have probably not been good.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about.
I sure hope the audio is still in sync for the stream.
Welcome.
Really hope the audio is still in sync for the stream.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Yeah, that's only logical. Oh, another one of these. All right. Oh, and there's gonna be more coming up too. Let's see what we're gonna. Get rid of the. Oh, I dodged one. I'm gonna fast enough to dodge the second one.
Who's that?
You are aggressive.
You know what to do, boy. Over here. Get him. Who's that? Over here. Not this time.
Yep, that's just like.
My wounds, boy.
Oh boy. Okay, deal with all of it. Okay.
Better already.
Go down already. Jeez. Alright. That was a fun one. Got kind of hectic there towards the end until the extra mobs spawning in up there on the elevators. Oh, come on. Fine.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Oh, that was an enemy attack. Okay, I thought that was Jill for a second.
It's over.
Okay, golly. Golly. At least I still have some healing left. I'll use that. It's an extra dodge. A counter dodge, no less. Okay. Oh, actually, I do have some AP. Can I spend it? Is there anything worth spending? Don't have enough. No. Ooh, the delay. Do a quick fix on the delay before I fight anything else. Ooh, good timing. Just in time for the cutscene.
Huh?
Is it time to run? No? Okay.
I don't like this.
Iron Giant.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, come on. As you probably guess, I'm not particularly good at Dark Souls. At least I don't have a stamina gauge to worry about.
A little help! Not this time.
Ooh, that hurt.
Get him, boy!
I feel like that dodge was way too early, but someone has to work with it. Well. Down you go.
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long it isn't. With me. Over here. I'll be fine now. There. It's down.
This is our chance.
Not this time. My wound's one.
Yep, come on, keep your foot off. Oh, that was the wrong button. Got him. Oh man, that was fun. That was a fun one. He attacked way faster than I expected from an Iron Giant. That was... They're always like big slow things that hit real hard, but no, this one's like, no, I'm gonna punch you right now.
It's done.
Are you sure about that?
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home.
There you go. Now you're figuring it out. You're where you're not supposed to be.
Jill, look.
Is it a sandwich? Why did I have to remember the old Resident Evil 1 joke right then? That's funny.
Is that some kind of mural?
So it's a box.
Closer look, whatever it is.
Okay. I can get there. Oh. Walkway there. Oh, there's shinies all around. Okay, put them any closer together, so we wouldn't have to run a whole circle around this place. Don't accidentally use potions. Is it time for another boss fight, or is it just gonna be a cutscene? Looks like for now it's a cutscene. For now. Definitely a boss fight.
All right then.
Not this time. Oh, should have hit primal, so it's fine.
Too slow.
Woo. Go.
Get him! You know what to do, boy. There, boy! There, boy!
Oi.
Sick of Toggle! What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
It was most definitely not like the others.
Look out!
Wait. This freaking audio delay, man.
What have we here?
Another.
All right. Let's continue. This door. How long have I been going so far? the next button. Or activate the next crystal, I guess.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
It opened a door. Oh, it opened the same door I came in from. Okay, interesting. Interesting use of the haptic controller stuff.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
No, it just took a lot of work to get there. Between a mini boss fight and a couple more mob fights, and here we are. I wonder how many of these you get.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god?
Yay, tinnitus. Ah, actual tinnitus. Oh. That was kind of painful. Can we stop with the high-pitched noise, please?
You're him. The second dominant of fire.
Can
Who
we
are
please
you?
stop with that? That's really filling my ears. Woo. Interesting.
What? I'm back. Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop! I did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace. No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Alright, let's go. Ouch. See. That's a big guy.
This time.
Calm down, big guy. Down you go. Almost got you. was way off on that. You got me. Damage. Brah. Audio, why do you do this? Alright, neat. Interesting.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears. Not this time.
That was
too slow.
That was poorly done. Yeah, pretty cool looking.
I see. You'd have me learn by example. This time. Too slow.
Oh, all right, cool.
Not this time.
That tells me you're angry. That was some bad timing.
Not this time. No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
Oh, what is this? Do I get a limit break gauge? What? Oh my, this is cool as hell.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
This is cool. Watch. Is it kaiju fight time?
Enough. I know the truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am. That was cool. A fire shard and some magic dash. Oh, that means I probably get a new sword. That really hurts my ears. Okay.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Interesting, man. I love the story in this game so far. Like, compared to Final Fantasy 15, which did have its good moments, but it was so scattered. The whole story. Like, this is just all around pretty good so far.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want?
Does it keep...
To know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
Oh.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been... confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Jasmine. Alright, that's a name. What happened? What happened, Titan? What happened?
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said... He said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me?
Benedicta.
Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood. And
Concerned if we lost more of them to out.
No! Yes, yes, my lord.
Benedicto.
Mm-hmm. The meaning of life, yeah. Alright, Clive was gaining control of the icon Ifrit, allowing new access to iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fire lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the Limit Break gauge. Slots for Ifrit abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be combined with the Abilities tab in the main menu. Limit Break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime into Ifrit by pressing the sticks. When this gauge is full, the gauge fills in. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed, gradual HP regeneration, and guard-breaking strikes. Neat!
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
Alright, we should arrange an introduction then.
I feel like that's gonna go very poorly. The timing could not be worse right now.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me things have gotten bad already. Don't tell me it's gotten bad already. Give me 3 potions. Hit him, dude. Yup.
What happened here?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me! You're finished!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Hi, Mom.
It's over. That'll help. It's over. It's over.
Are you sure, Clive? Something tells me Clive thinks it's over.
Escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one. Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? Hey, we're innocent people!
do that. Oh, sorry, ain't happening.
Better already.
Put them all to the...
All right.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
That's what I thought. Exactly what I thought.
My mother ordered this. Why?
Clive.
Your mother's a piece of garbage.
I know. It could wait.
Oh, okay. Woo. Ow.
Not this time.
Get him, boy! There, boy! Garuda, lend me your strength!
Not this time.
Sick of Torgal! There, boy!
Come on. Come on. Give me your face. Gotcha, big guy. Oh boy. Level up. It looks like I might have leveled up. There we go. 22. Okay.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
Well, damn.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Well, I think we know what we gotta do now.
We're too late! Gav! Clive!
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have... Fuck!
Indeed.
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
All right.
Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
So, Clive, are you about to go take care of that terrible person? Terrible, terrible person?
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
I liked that animation. All about that. Everything about that set of animations. Great. Every facial expression that guy had just said rat. Huge rat.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Indeed.
Make it quick. I'm saying Fordian, do you?
You can't make anything with that fire shard? No.
Not it. Fine.
That tells me I'm gonna want potions.
Look what the curl dragged in. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Uh-huh.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
That's okay, Karen.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
You're good, man. Nobody's fussing at you.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
Your time.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Oh, good.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The
Well, it's
Empire
technically less
bleeds,
people to feed.
and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
I don't know, this Emperor doesn't seem like a bad person.
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants.
Except for how they treat Brandon.
If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
There he is, there's the bad person
That is
coming up.
exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
He's telling you to get on with it.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
Sorry.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Lots of things are being set in motion at the same time.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
Well, think about
it. I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing.
I gotta keep going somehow. Only makes sense. They can train it from everything else.
Listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one...
There we go.
What say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Wait for it. Because I know the royalists are on the way now. Found the hideaway.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
That's why you gotta look where you're going.
Wanted to send a message.
Did she have to go so far?
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
Rip.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Okay.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
What happened? Is everything all right?
No. No, it's not.
So what happened?
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig.
Oh, good.
Not the
They're both in the
safest
same
place
place.
for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps. But the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Oh, no. Okay. No, they're both in Bolton's Bale, so I'll just go talk to Karen. And Blackthorn. I'll talk to Blackthorn first.
Well? So, what'll it be?
Hey, there it is. Oh, that takes... Interesting. Sure, no.
No scratches, all right? That it? Fine.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Lionheart tonic gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. Sure. It's just
It'd
housing
better
bill.
all be here. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Oh, come here, Otto.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy. What do you suppose it could be?
Who knows?
Clive, was it?
Oh, yep.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
Sure.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Get that done real quick, though. And away we go. There's a table there. Okay. Now away we go.
He's never this late. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Seems like everybody just likes to get lost.
I'll do what I can.
Oh,
You
thank
got Clive, like, yeah.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm
No,
sure.
that's, all 3 of these are taking me to the same general
Safe
area.
travels, my friend. And thank you again.
I'm definitely not going to complain about that. I need to, give the guard his food. I guess he's right here, yep. She's right here.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the stables as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
And audio delay fix. Go. I'm gonna just keep that window open so we can just fix it more quickly.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make.
You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Yeah. Well, as long as Clive doesn't go insane again, everything should be fine. Hey, I didn't even touch that chicken game. I was nowhere near that chicken.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me. Ah, wonderful.
Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick? I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you. I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Alright. Come here, Kenneth.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. You could rinse and chop these greens for the stew, I suppose.
Ah, you're back.
And
All
where were
done?
you going?
Wonderful.
Where were you going,
Here,
Clive?
your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Kenneth is like an uber nice guy. Shoot, I'll take some AP. Why not? Never guild bug. I should probably sell those eventually. Free chat. Okay. Interesting. Just Blue the Whites. Summon a storm of fireballs to circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. Cool. Attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing the enemy back can be used in midair. Jeez. Widens area of effect and increases potency. Sure, why not? Okay, well, I've already got that unlocked. Upgrade. What does upgrade do? Adds a second limit break gauge. Adds a third limit break gauge. Okay. Oh, I heard my phone go off. Nothing important, looks. Cool. Continuing on. Hi, Otto.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
There's...
Well, no, not That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
It's not going to get weird, is it? Alliant reports. Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gov at the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports compiled by the Cursebreakers contain information on quests currently available across the list.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service, anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Cursebreakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you.
Saw a couple of glitches there.
Maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
There's the level grinding stuff.
Here you go.
Use Scout's Alliant reports to not only find new quests around Valistia, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. Cool. These might be something I do.
Always something, isn't there?
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
I sure hope you guys can't hear, like,
you two
conversation on the other side of my house. Poor Gav. Misses all the fun. Alright. Yeah, I'm actually gonna call it here. I'll sit around and do some of these side quests and stuff. Then next time we'll continue the story and everything. Alrighty, well, thank you, Mello, for making it to the stream, and anybody else who may have showed up and escaped my notice by not chatting. And if you watch this VOD later, I hope you have a good time and have a good day or night or whenever. And yeah, take it easy, and we'll be back again another time.